topic, that is about the objects that are transparent, the objects that are opaque, and the objects that are translucent object. So in respect to with the light and how they pass through these objects, we are going to discuss about the definitions of these objects. So yes, starting with the opaque objects, the objects through which we cannot see at all are called opaque objects. ऐसे objects जिनके हम सी थ्रू हम बिल्कुल भी नहीं कर सकते, उनके थ्रू हम बिल्कुल भी नहीं देख सकते from the to the other side, those kind of objects are called as opaque objects. Let's suppose my hand. If I keep my hand in front of my eyes, I won't be able to see what is just behind my hands, because my hand is the opaque object. Through it, I cannot see anything. So such kind of objects are called as opaque objects. So the objects through which we can see things clearly are called transparent object. ऐसे object जिनके through मैं easily देख सकती हूँ. For example, this is the glass in front of me and I am able to see the screen in front of me very clearly. So this kind of object is called as transparent object. Same as the windows in our homes. Windows in our homes are also transparent object through which we can see the outside world. So such objects are called as transparent object. Next is the objects through which we can see but not very clearly are called translucent objects. So you might have seen some windows which are not very clear. You can guess that something is outside but you cannot see it clearly. So such kind of objects are called as translucent objects. You might have seen the objects or the jars in which things are kept at the shops, but those are also not very clear. आपको पता है कि इसमें कुछ रखा हुआ है, but you are not able to see clearly कि actually क्या रखा हुआ है. तो इस situation में अगर आप किसी object के through देखते हो, तो such kind of objects are called as translucent objects. So here are the pictures. In the first picture, you can easily see that a boy is holding a glass which is transparent, through which you can see the boy's face. So there you can guess that the boy is holding a transparent glass. So the object here is considered to be the transparent. And next, the second picture says about the translucent object. Here in this glass, you cannot see very clearly. आपको glass बहुत hazy नजर आ रहा है, through which you cannot see. So here you will say that this kind of object is called as translucent. Coming to the third one is the opaque one. Here you cannot see at all. You cannot even tell that how the boy's face is looking, because you cannot see through it. So in this case, this object will be considered as the opaque object. So yes, we just studied about the transparent, opaque and translucent object through which we are seeing if the light can pass or not. To understand the concept of transparent, translucent and opaque objects, we have one activity, and in this activity, we have to collect objects from our surroundings. For example, an eraser, plastic, scale, pen, pencil, notebook, single sheet of paper or a piece of cloth. So these objects can be found in your surroundings very easily, and इनके अलावा भी अगर आपको कोई object दिखता है तो you can also take it as one of your examples. Now try looking through each of the object and observe if light is passing through these objects or not. हमें क्या करना है, each object को रखना है अपने eyes के सामने and then we have to observe that if you can see any light passing through it or not. So here is the observation table in which we have taken such examples and written down our observations by looking through it. So we have three columns here. In the first column, we have object and material. In the second column, we have view through the object, if you can see from that object or not. And third one is you have to tell that if the object is opaque, transparent or translucent. So coming to the first example, that is pencil. Can you see through a pencil? Let's say this is my pencil. And if I keep it in front of my eyes, am I able to see through it? So answer will be no, I cannot. And this kind of object through which you cannot see at all, that are considered as opaque. So here the answer will be opaque. In the second column, we have rubber ball. Rubber ball is also very hard, and if you keep it in front of your eye, you will not be able to see anything. So here again, the object will be opaque. Third is sheet of writing paper. You take out one paper from your notebook and try looking through it. Are you able to see any light, even the small amount of light that you can see through the sheet of paper? So here the answer will be yes, because through sheet of paper, you will be able to see a little amount of light. So that particular kind of object is called as translucent, where you can see things but not very clearly. And next one is notebook. Now try seeing through the notebook from which you tore your page. And if you will try to look through your notebook, you won't be able to see anything or any light passing through it. So that object is called as opaque. And lastly, we have scale. Now scale, as we all have in our geometry boxes, scale is the object through which you can see easily. And also it is called as transparent because it is made up of glass kind of structure. प्लास्टिक आप कह लो, प्लास्टिक कई तो ग्लास की भी बनी होती है एंड सम आर मेड अप ऑफ प्लास्टिक, जो हम तो सबसे ज्यादा प्लास्टिक की ही यूज करते हैं. तो प्लास्टिक में भी वो क्या होता है, ट्रांसपेरेंट प्लास्टिक होता है जिसके थ्रू आप देख सकते हैं. उसके अलावा ट्रांसपेरेंट का हमारे पास और क्या एग्जांपल आ सकता है जिसके थ्रू आप देख सकते हैं. सो आपको दिखेंगे बॉक्सेस इन विच chocolates are kept. Chocolates are kept at the shop. शॉप पे आपको दिखता है कि कोई आपके पास ग्लास के बॉक्सेस उनके पास होंगे, तो जिनमें अगर बिस्किट्स रखे होंगे, चॉकलेट्स रखे होंगे, तो वो आपको दिख जाता है. यस, ट्रांसलूसेंट का क्या हमारे पास एग्जांपल आ सकता है? ट्रांसलूसेंट का एग्जांपल आ सकता है हमारे पास ऑयली पेपर. ऑयली पेपर इज ऑल्सो वन ऑफ द एग्जांपल्स फॉर ट्रांसलूसेंट ऑब्जेक्ट्स. Because oily paper के through भी if you will try to look, so you will be able to see only the minimum amount of light that you can see passing through it, but not exactly the whole amount of light. So yes, this was about the experiment, the activity on transparent, translucent and opaque objects. So I hope now you understand about this topic.